Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to the science class. Dear children, Alhamdulillah, we have completed our course according to the scheme of studies. Our first term course, we have completed unit 1, 2, 3, 4, and unit number 6. So now we are going to revise our all the units. Today we have a quick review of unit number 1, the five senses. Hope all of you remember what we studied in this chapter, and I hope inshallah you all learn the question answer of this unit, because it's very important for you to learn the question answers. Okay, let's see what we have already learned, understand, and studied in this. We have to see the sense organs and the five senses. How many organs, sense organs we have? There are five: eye, ear, nose, tongue, and skin. Remember this picture I have shown you in the first lecture about the five senses: the sense of sight with the organ eyes, and we use this to see. This is our sense of sight, the sense organ eyes, and we use it to see. Sense of smell, the organ is nose, and to smell different things, not only the dirty things. Sometimes we smell sweet smelling flowers and also the delicious foods. It's just a picture. Now, sense of hearing, organs are ears, then we hear music. Also we can hear different types of sounds like azan, the recitation of Holy Quran. Then we have sense of taste. Our, what is the organ of taste? It's tongue. You can taste delicious foods. Sense of touch, the organ is skin. Not only in the hand, but our whole body has skin, and this is the touch. Sense of touch. Okay, I hope you all remember this. Now then, what I have told you, that what is the brain? Our brain is the center of all the activities. The brain looks like this inside our skull, and what it does, the brain controls all the parts of our body. All the organs and all the parts of our body sends the message to the brain, and then our brain controls everything. It is the master of our body. The brain looks like this inside our skull. This is our skull, and it is connected to each organ. Our it controls all of our five senses. Our five senses include sense of touch, sense of hear, sense of smell, sense of sight, and sense of taste. Understand about the brain? Then we studied in detail about all the organs one by one. First, we have studied about the eyes, the organs of sight. The eyes lie in the socket in the skull, just like this, look. And they are shaped like a ball. Our eyes are often thought to be the most important organ of sense. Everything we look at is seen, and then the image is sent to our brain for recording, much like a video recorder. Look how eye is connected to the back part of the brain. And then from here it send what we see. Eye send the message to the brain, and then our brain guides us what to do. Then the interior of the eyes, as you remember, we have the different part: cornea, lens, pupil, iris, muscles, retina, optic nerve going to the brain. Light enters through the cornea, then going through the iris and pupil, touches the lens. Then this lens bends the light rays and so you can say send them to the retina. Then this retina send message to the brain that what this eye is seeing. And then our brain tells us what is this. Our brain is the control center of our body. And we have muscles upper and down. They control the movement of our eyes, these muscles. You have to learn these names and also which part, where cornea, lens, pupil, iris, muscle, retina. And this will come in the exam for labeling. Okay, this is our eyes, the organs of sight, how it is connected to brain. Then the next organ is the ears, the organs of hearing. What ears do? Our ears pick up all the sounds around us. Then they turn this information into a form our brain can understand. Our ears help us to hear and also keep our balance. Our ears perform two functions of the ear. One, hearing sounds, different type of sounds, then send these sounds to the brain, and our brain can translate it, or you can say can understand these types of sounds. And then the second function is keeping our balance. Our ear's job is to keep our body balance. We're both here, from here and here. They control, they connect from the spinal cord through the back part of the neck, and they control the balance of our whole body. Okay, two functions performed by the ear, hearing sounds and keeping balance of the body. Then we studied about the interior of the ear. It is also a little bit complex. We have three parts of the ear: outer ear, middle ear, and the inner ear. Outer ear includes this part which we see from outside. Then we have ear canal. We also can, the opening of the ear canal, we can see outside. The sound enters from the outer ear through the ear canal, then touches the ear drum. Then eardrum transfer this sound to the middle ear. Here we have three small bones, hammer, anvil, and stirrup. Then they start moving. You can say they start vibrating, and they send the sound to the inner ear. Here we have cochlea. From the cochlea to the semicircular canal sounds, then they send to the brain. And our brain understand the types of or the kinds of sounds. Okay, remember, ears perform two functions: hearing sounds and keeping balance. What is the next organ? Our next sense organ is the nose, and this is the organ of smell. The nose is built to smell, one function, and also another, and to moisten and filter the air we breathe. Understand? Our nose also performs two functions. One is to smell from the nostrils. We have two nostrils. And another is to filter the air we breathe. We have, look, as we breathe in, the air enters through our nostrils, these are the opening of nostrils, which contains little hair called cilia. These are cilia. The cilia filter all kinds of things trying to enter our nose and stop them from going into our lungs. Very important job these hair doing. Cilia perform a very important job. They stops the dirt and the dust particles to go inside our body towards the lungs. If it happens, then the function of lungs become bad. Then you have feeling difficulty in breathing. So they are very important cilia. And the another function of the nose is to smell. At your age, you only think that nose is for smelling things, but the most important part is for our breathing. Two functions. Nose performs two functions for breathing and look for smelling. Then what happened when the odor particles go inside the nostrils? Then they send the message to brain. Then our brain informs which odor or which smell is good or which is not good. Okay. Now the organ of taste, it is tongue. We are able to taste foods with the help of the tongue, which is a fleshy muscle in the mouth. If you look at your tongue in the mirror, you will see that it is not very small. It is covered with very tiny bumps. Look. It contains thousands of tiny taste buds, which are found in a special area on our tongue. Which type of food you are eating, your tongue has a specific part for the specific type of taste. Suppose if you are eating sweet, then this part of your tongue will inform you. This part of the tongue sends the message to brain. This is salty, here is sour, and here is bitter. And then this part has not many taste buds. If you are eating something bitter, then the last part of your tongue will inform you that the thing is bitter, it's not good. Then the tongues is send the message to brain. Look how we taste. The food that we put into our mouth touches the taste buds. The taste buds send a message to our brain. The brain then tells us what flavors we are eating. Just like I told you, if you are eating salty things, then this part sends the message to brain, and your brain informs you that you are eating something salty, this part and this part. The taste buds on different parts of the tongue tell if the food is sweet, salty, sour, or bitter. And also, you use tongue for talking. Yes, you use your tongue for talking. It means tongue also performs two types of functions. One is for tasting different food, and another helps you in talking. Okay, this is the sense organ of taste, and the name is tongue. Now we have the skin. Skin is the organ of touch, or you can say feel. This is, you can say, the large organ, the largest organ of the body. It covers your whole body from head to toe. Your body is covered with the skin, and each part of your body can feel if you touch something. Your foot, your fingers, your toes, even your hand fingers, your backside, or your elbows touch anything, then your skin sends the message to brain, and your brain guides you what to do. Then our skin has different layers: the epidermis, dermis, and the subcutaneous tissue. These types of layers in our skin we have. If you hold your skin like this, then you can feel that it's a thinner thing, but it has different layers: epidermis, dermis, or hypodermis. How we feel things by touch? Our skin is made of several layers. These layers have thousands of tiny blood vessels and nerves called receptors. Very important things, our skin has receptors inside it. What it do? These give us information about the things which our body comes in contact with. It means when you touch anything, these receptors sends, or you can say takes information towards the brain. Is what we are touching hot, cold, soft, hard, or prickly? The receptors send a message to the brain. That is where the feeling is recorded. Like all other senses, also skin sent the message through the receptors to the brain, and these, you can say, these all feelings recorded in the brain. Different type of touch feels in the different layer of the skin. Understand? These are all our sense organs. Unit number 1 about the 5 senses and 5 sense organs. Hope you all understood it well again. Now we have revised it. It's your job, it's your responsibility that you have to learn all the question answers. Okay, children? Wish you a best of luck. Inshallah, we'll see you again.